I'm guessing you could use some company.
You're paying for an NHS that serves everyone according to need. And if somebody needs that service more than you do, they get it first.
Yeah, there's always someone else.
Because one day it could be you.
Look, we're entitled.
You're not entitled to anything. And I'm sick of people like you bleating on about how NHS has become like a third world service.
Yeah, just because you come from some two-bit Eastern
And
European
here
household.
comes the racism.
You're just jealous. You're jealous of our
What is going on here?
calling me a racist.
Misunderstanding.
No, it's
Oh, it
not.
is.
Shut up! Right, Miss Petrenko, get off the wards. You're done for the day.
Miss Naylor?
You know each other?
What are you doing here?
You haven't told her?
Oh, dear God, no.
Today, Miss Naylor, I will be playing the part of your surgeon.
But before I take you to theater, I will need to run a few tests. FBCs, LFTs, UNEs, chest X-ray, and an ECG.
Okay.
And you trained where exactly?
Oh, I'm very qualified.
You have to ask that question these days.
Well, in this case, why don't you sit back, shut your mouth, and let me save your life.
You won't get any trouble out of me.
Whoa.
Again.
Again. 8 punch combo, go. Now we're talking.
Again.
Hi.
You're pregnant.
Yes, I'm...
Hello. Firstly, welcome back. It's nice to see you, etc., etc. I see you've met Zosha. That promises to be all sorts of fun. Secondly, here. Barry Dinsdale, former Herzig patient, admitted last night with breathlessness, persistent cough, swollen legs, and signs of heart failure.
Simple infection. CRP is high. White blood count 21.
Maybe.
Infection wouldn't necessarily explain the leg edema or pleural effusion.
It would if it was an infective edema.
All good points. Now, run along and solve the mystery, you pesky kids.
What, you want us to work together?
Is that a problem?
No, of course not. It'll be fun. Give us a chance to get to know each other.
Well, you can go and get to know each other elsewhere.
Where do you want to start?
Coffee. The last one was cold.
You are going to have the honour of our #1 cardiac registrar as your mentor. You two are going to love working together.
Basically, for the first 3 months, F1s are pretty much useless.
And then?
And then you get transferred elsewhere.
I was happy for you. Well, the injury hasn't gone away. And that injection is going to wear off in a couple of weeks. And you know what? I just might not be as willing to help out. Here's good.
What's that? Some sort of voodoo ritual?
Practice. So that I don't sew the ends of your bowel together or remove a kidney accidentally.
Well, I thought you were only supposed to be mucking about with me heart. You'd be cracking jokes while they slung some poor soul in the gulag, you would.
Ah, a Soviet joke.
Oh, what happened before, you know, with the girl?
Dr. McKendrick who was trying to save your life.
It wasn't personal. It's not about her. It's bigger than that. I'm not a bad bloke, is what I'm trying to say.
Because you're scared. Because I'm about to have a tiny, sharp knife very near an essential muscle. Your family?
Me and Jane met in school. Can't leave her.
I don't care about your family. I don't care who you are or what you believe. I'm gonna save your life today because you're human. I I did an ECG. Cheryl has an atrial fibrillation, for which I administered 300 milligrams amiodarone. IV.
5 milligrams bisoprolol, surely. Have you checked her electrolytes?
You can either let me get on with it, or you can double-check everything I do. Be my guest, please. You changed Mr. Friedkin's surgery to a robotics procedure.
Oh, it's a long procedure, so I thought it would make it easier.
Yeah, maybe for you, but I'm not qualified to lead a robotics procedure.
Whoops, sorry.
Whoops!
You can do the next one.
I'm doing this one.
You're not robotics trained.
And this procedure is not robotics suitable.
What?
There is aortic regurgitation, so it will be very, very difficult to cardioplegic.
I thought you weren't qualified.
I know the theory, and I'm worried that you don't.
I know it.
Then act like it.
Okay, I made a mistake. Just move on.
Okay, then I lead.
Yes.
And you will assist and stand by my side?
Yes. Was there anything else?
Yes. Becky Coulter's CMR results. Cross-clamping. Commencing the retrieval. Donna heart removed. Going into cold saline. It's on its way. I need you to know that it was his choice to take the risk to come here, and the people who helped him, like his father-in-law, they're not good people.
But he's a good person.
Still, you don't owe him anything, especially not your career.
How long did you think you'd work it before somebody would start to like this dark banter thing you've got going on?
I don't do friendship.
Feelings are complicated, I get it. But it doesn't take a genius to work out that he's pining. For you. I know. No one's more surprised than me.
So much for friendship.
Friends is easy. Love's easy. The bit where you have to trust someone, that's hard.
He married someone else?
But you still love it. Then be brave.
Don't get married unless you can take a joke.
Says the woman of bitter experience.
No. Says a woman refusing to be subjugated by subscribing to the punitive limitations of an outdated tradition.
Well, of all the harebrained, idiotic, reckless actions I have ever witnessed, you take gold.
You're too kind.
You realise you're suspended, obviously.
No, I'm not. I quit.
Oh, okay, here we go. Well, go on then. Give me your little snowflake speech. Tell me how offended you are that you're not allowed to set up makeshift hospitals wherever you see fit.
There's none.
I am really not in the mood to play games, Petrenko. If you want to walk and commit career suicide, then be my guest. I'll have a replacement by morning. But I will have your formal resignation on my desk by the end of today.
No, you won't. Just like I won't be attending your compulsory fire training sessions, filling in the next week's rota, or completing next year's audit.
Okay. You have it your way. But I'm warning you, there will be no coming back from this. You go, and my report will make sure you never work in the NHS again.
I would expect nothing less.
You're seriously doing this? Better have a damn good plan.
Naturally.
And what is that exactly? Joining a goth rock band?
No. Just doing the parts of this job that truly matter, like saving lives without the endless paper trail. I don't know why it took me this long. Well, I'm going back to Ukraine because Médecins Sans Frontières are always recruiting.
And while you're playing Mother Teresa, I'm expected to cover 3 months' worth of electives.
Because I haven't done enough for you yet. How's the back? So? What now? A hug?